Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today I'm going to go through my monthly review of what I got painted. And this month I managed to paint 18 miniatures, which is pretty good for me. As of late I haven't been painting very much, so yeah, it's just really nice to get back into the swing of things. So let's get going. Right, so if you saw my last video about kit bashing, you will already have seen these guys, but these are some of the sort of kit bashed what are they? Occultists from Frostgrave, with some of the Stargrave stuff and some Mantic stuff added on. So I've painted up these guys, and I think they look pretty good. And these are for my... This is not a test campaign that I've got going, which isn't going particularly well for me at the moment. I seem to be losing most of the games, but yeah, it's fun to play anyway. And I really like, this is my sort of dabble at using some green stuff, so I've done some cloaks and what have you on these guys, and I quite like the way they've turned out. Here's some more. So I did 8 of these miniatures. I think they look pretty good. They, you know, maybe I need to put some more effort into the bases. Maybe some tufts or something, just to make them pop a little bit more than the plain, whatever it is, Martian ground or whatever it is, with a bit of a highlight. But maybe I need to do a bit more with that. I also have done 2 of these Orc Bikes. So earlier in my channel, I bought some eBay sort of someone had attempted to do stuff with, and they put them on eBay, and I bought them for cheap, and I've repainted them up, some of these orc stuff. I finally got around to painting some of them, so these are 2 bikes that I'm doing, that I've done. I think they look pretty cool, you know. I haven't painted the orcs on them yet because I may try and model different bodies, etc., or whatever. So I thought I'd do the bikes first, so I can have the bikes separate if I wanted to use them as like background scenario pieces, etc. Alright, this guy's quite a fun guy. I painted him up. He's I think he was painted out on Ender 3, maybe? My brother's printer. And it was just a 3D printed model, and I just felt like painting him, and I quite like him, you know. He's quite a character. It was quite fun to paint because he's, you know, it's not exactly meant to be taken seriously, so yeah, I quite like him, and I'd probably use him in some game or whatever, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed painting him. And here's another one that was painted up on my brother's Ender 3. You can see the ley lines if you, there you go. Do that, but in general, just for something nice and different to paint up, they paint up fine, you know. They're a bit of fun to paint, a bit of something different. A little Black Rider, you know. Actually, I could imagine actually making a little diorama with him, but I've never got around to making a diorama. And I like making terrain, and I like painting miniatures, so really that seems like the thing to go do next, really. So then, from the Fallout Wasteland Warfare box set, these are the plastic, what are these? These are the super mutant hounds. There we go, that's what I think they are. So a very easy paint job, you know, just washes, some contrast paint, you know, and they come up really quite nice, you know. So I did both the dogs. There's that one, and then there's this one as well. I think they come up quite nice, you know. I probably won't play the Wasteland Warfare miniatures game because it seems a bit weird, but I like the miniatures. They're really nice, and I love the Fallout games, so yeah. So here's the first of the super mutants with his assault rifle, or LMG probably more likely, because he's a big boy and that gun's not looking small on him either. And yeah, if I get a bit closer, maybe you can see. You know, they're a bit soft in the features, but they're nice miniatures. I think more because of what they are than the particular brilliant quality, you know. So then we got another super mutant with a hammer. She's looking a bit bent. There you go. I think I did the skin tone pretty decent. It's a bit extreme under this light, but it is a bit more subtle in person than it is perhaps here. But that's the second of the super mutants, and then the third of the super mutants. And this guy's quite a fun looking dude, you know, he's got cool little skulls attached to him, and he's wielding like these like auto shotgun pipe guns or whatever that he's using, and he's got his flight cap on. I really like him. I think he's a really cool little miniature, or big miniature if we put him next to one of these guys. Yeah, I think they got the super mutants proportions pretty good here actually. But there. And finally we have one of the fighters from Terminator Genesis box set, and this one, it was the metal miniature that came in the box, so I think it might be actually what's his name, Kyle Reese maybe, or maybe their son, but I can't remember what his name was in it. Yes, my interest peaked with Terminator 1, but yeah, and he's quite a nice little miniature, you know. He's hard. He's a fully metal, as you can see, fully metal miniature. Unlike the plastics that were in the box set, which were pretty naff, the metal miniature actually is pretty nice, pretty good. And I quite like painting metal miniatures. So there you go. So all in all, I got painted 18 miniatures, I think, this month. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I've got done. So, as usual, until next time, goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.